But of course, we like if a guy spoils us. These days, I never bought shit for a nigga till the other day. Like
Why is that? Why did you feel like you had to buy him something?
Because I wanted to prove that I'm not just an Instagram sexy stripper model that's looking for bread. I'm looking for respect. I respect myself.
How important is emotions these days to you?
Very important. Very important. I'm very emotionally attached. I like to be soft. I'm a softie. I'm a crybaby. I like to be babied.
Does the dick even matter whether it's the size of the penis
no,
or if it's good or
I
not?
don't really like big ass dicks.
Okay.
I'm not with that because you're not going to destroy my shit.
Yeah.
31 years of age. I had a C-section, baby. This is real still. Real nice.
Is that one of the reasons why you don't fuck with Z's? You don't fuck with Zoes?
I'm sure there's those with little dicks, my heart. Just like there's light skin Zoes, dark skin Zoes. Listen, you'll be surprised. There could be the darkest nigga with the smallest dick. It happened to me before. You'll be surprised. But it's not about the size. It's about the ocean and the motion. Guys, it does not matter if the dick... Yes, that. You know what I mean.
NH, go ahead.
Yes. It doesn't really matter the size. It's how the vibe is.
Okay.
Because a little dick can make me come, and a big ass dick could hurt me.
That's true.
I'm here for pleasure. You're not gonna hurt me. Like, no, I don't like.
Do you think the sex is the same with a person that you don't have any emotional attachment with?
Definitely, it could be better. Mm-hmm. It could be better. I had sex where I don't know you. And I'm like, yo, that nigga fucked it. That shit was fire.
Did I meet this nigga in South Boston?
I ain't never seen, no, I didn't. I met him in Brooklyn.
Exactly. But it felt like you met him since he was a kid.
Like, damn, because there's levels to this sex shit. If we know we got drunk, we met each other,
But is that sex as good as a person that you're emotionally tied to?
No, it's not. No, it's not. I feel like when you're emotionally tied to somebody, sex is always great. Because you feel definitely when you have sex with somebody that you're emotionally attached to, the orgasm is better, the connection is better. We're looking at each other, we're coming together, we expressing each other's real wildness, we really showing each other's true colors. Like it ain't no holding backs. It's like
because the reason why I asked this question is because a lot of females will switch up their answer. They can meet a dude and that they started dating where the sex wasn't all that. The sex is whack. They talking in the group chat. This nigga dick is whack.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I don't have group chats. I don't do the group chat shit with my friends. I call them one by one.
Not even on WhatsApp?
No.
Okay.
I don't even use WhatsApp unless I talk to my mother.
Okay.
But I don't have group chats. Shout out to my bitches. We don't got time for them group chat shit. That's just corny sometimes.
Well, let's say you're speaking to your friends, right? You have a lot of females who might tell their friends, yo, listen, that dick is whack, whoop, like I like him, but it's not hitting. But gradually, as emotions get higher, you start getting more attached to this person.
It happens.
Next thing you know, this is the best dick in the world.
Definitely, the person I was in love with the first time, I used to be like, this is not it.
See,
But then I'm like, yo, this is it. Because it's different. Like, when you're emotionally attached to somebody, it's different. It's different. You can have the wackest dick, and if I'm emotionally attached to you, that dick is the greatest for me.
It's good to get
I might say you got a whack dick when I'm mad, but
it's not the truth.
It's not the truth, baby.
So, let's talk about your dancing career.
Let's talk about it.
How did you get involved into that lifestyle?
Well, my girls in the Bronx, we used to live on Kingsbridge, my girls was getting money dancing. Mm-hmm. I'm like working a little store, getting paid $80 a day.
How old are you?
Right now I'm 31.
No, at that time.
At that time I was 21. 21. Mm-hmm. I was getting paid $80 a day. My girls was coming home with $600, $500. That was a lot, you know? So I'm like, damn, I want to dance too. I got the looks. Mm-hmm. I already did lipo at that age.
Mm-hmm. So you got the ass and all that.
I've been had the ass. Okay. Everybody that knows me knows this. If anything, I've only removed ass. I've never added
This ass is not new?
No, this ass been there since I was like 12.
Okay.
No fat transfer, no butt shots, just butt reduction. Okay?
Because you had that much ass.
That much ass. Mm-hmm. I used to just gain weight on my ass. It's crazy. My mother's ass is crazy. If you know, you know.
Mm-hmm. Your twin sister ass is crazy.
Crazy. Mm-hmm. Big sister, grandmother, all of our asses is crazy.
Great genes.
Very great. Mm-hmm. beauty marks. Shout out to my mother.
No wonder you was pregnant at 15 then.
Definitely. I'm telling you, I was walking down the street. Kids. Definitely. I was walking down the street and 30-year-old men will try to holler at me. Even pregnant, I didn't look pregnant. So men will be like, you look so fine, and then I'll turn around, whoop, oh no, this your little girl's pregnant, you know?
How did you handle all that attention?
I done had niggas jerk off in front of me in the street.
Get the fuck out of here.
What? In New York City, I was going, you remember a club called Amnesia? Amnesia, nobody heard of that club? Downtown?
Stop it.
I was outside, and a guy asked me for $1 in a wheelchair.
What did you have on?
I don't really remember. I think a cheetah dress. A bum asked me for $1.
Okay.
And I go close to him because I'm always helping the people, and these bums.
I told you a pillar of the community. I told you.
Yo, word. Y'all be playing me on Mass Ave. But listen, when I go give him the $1, he takes out his blanket and he shows me his dick, and he came all on my leg. It fell on my leg, nice and warm. It was cold outside, so the Clorox smell went up. It was bad.
Wow.
Guys, only the girls that live in New York know. Don't take the train. Don't get on the 4 train.
That's the first time that happened?
Or the D train.
That's all. So it happened on the train?
No, that happened outside. Outside. Right next to the line of me walking in the club. In front of everybody. Like, that
were you traumatized after that? That's some crazy shit.
I really wasn't traumatized. I always been an open-minded chick. I was disgusted, but I'm not that dramatic. Where I'm, sperm is sperm.
Wiped it off, huh?
My nigga
just another day in the Bronx.
Another day in the
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? My nigga probably that's nothing. Water, soap, gone, baby.
You probably saved a life. That dude, you probably lasted
he probably
5 to 10 years
me.
in that guy's life.
I hope he's still out there.
Yeah,
because he busted on my leg.
And you never forgot it.
Never, I will never. And I don't think a nigga has busted on my leg yet. You did, Papi.
Wow. We got to get a Zodat experience. If niggas in wheelchair, hold on. I'm just saying, if niggas in wheelchairs are able to nut on your leg and shit like that, you got to give a Zodat experience before you pass. But moving along. So now
the world may never know.
Your homegirls are coming with a different type of bag now.
Definitely.
They got your interest.
So when I first started dancing, I started dancing in a white people club called Scandals in Queens.
You got all that ass, and they let you in that club?
They let me in that club because I got plugged in that club. My girls were skinny. I'm the thickest one out of all my girls. Okay. My girls were skinny.
Dominican women?
Skinny Dominican girls from New York.
Okay.
They still my bitches till this day, my best friends.
Okay. Shout out to them.
My bitches, I love y'all. Anyways, so when I started, only one girl was as thick as me. She used to be Yorma. She's from Love and Hip Hop, my bitch Yorma. Okay. So she used to teach me the ropes, but my bitches used to make $800, $900. I'm only making $30.
You think your ass was too fat?
Not even enough for me to pay my house fee. So I used to get frustrated.
How much was the house fees?
The house fee in Scandal was $60
a night.
Yes, depends on what time we get to work. It depends how much we gotta pay.
Do you think because your ass was
and
too
I didn't
fat?
do private dances, so if I would have done like 4 or 5 private dances, I didn't have to pay fee.
Why didn't you want to do private dances?
I was still not mentally on that type of time yet. You know, I was just looking at the money, like, I make all the money. I wasn't looking at the work.
Prepared you for all that.
It didn't.
Okay.
I did one private dance in Scandals, and I cried all night. I'm telling you, it was hard at the beginning. So then when I got introduced to Starlets 2 weeks later, Perfections, Platinum Pleasures. These are real OG strip clubs in New York City, you know. So I got introduced to those clubs, and I'm seeing these girls making 2 bands, 3 bands. I'm like, no, I'm dancing here. So that's where I met my partner today. She was young like me. I didn't do my makeup, none of that. She's like, this is where we're going to get it. I never went back to the white people clubs.
Let me ask you this. So when you enter these type of clubs now, Perfections and Starlets,
Definitely.
A lot of these females you look like them, and they look
Definitely.
like you.
We all look the same. All body done. You know, I had lipo at the time, no titties, because titties wasn't famous at the time. Yeah. You know, we looked good, and there was bread in the club. I'm telling you, 7, 8 bands a night. There was money out there.
Are you still not doing lap dances?
I'm still not doing lap dances.
And you're making $7, $8 grand.
If I work 4 days a week, I'm coming home on a good weekend with 10 grand.
So let's talk about the New York strip clubs.
Let's talk about it.
So what year is this?
2022.
2020? No, not today.
Oh, not today.
I'm talking about back then.
Oh,
Sorry.
back then? We talking about 2011.
2011, right?
Definitely.
So the strip club is on Smash during this time?
On Smash. I'm talking about the real ballers, the real niggas from the Bronx, the fucking heavy hitters, the Choopies, the niggas from 170.
Shout them out.
You know, them niggas was really spending money at the time in the Bronx. You know, crossing the Queens, niggas from Brooklyn. The real drug dealers, before the feds came in, we was getting real money.
So, explain it. What a typical night? What's the hottest night during this time? Is it a Monday? Is it a Tuesday? Is it a Wednesday?
Honestly, I made 28 grand in the Squire, History Broken, in an hour.
In the Squire?
With Kaya on a Thursday in September. Me, Kayla, and Kaya made 28,000 at the Squire.
Wow.
On that stage in like 40 minutes.
Wow.
And that's taken out that we already paid the Squire 2 bands each.
So this is like
so we made like 35. No, I didn't bring anybody. I'm not. I never been the type of stripper y'all already know to be like, come out and see me. I never been that type of girl. I've been lucky enough to post a picture on the gram.
I didn't know that type of action was going on in the Squire.
I didn't know neither. And it did.
Wow.
Yes, it was like my third day working there.
What's the date again?
It was on a Thursday.
What year?
It was September. This September, 2021.
Wow.
We made like 32 grand, yeah, on the Squire.
You can't get that now. Niggas ain't got that now.
Honestly,
you ain't getting no 28,000.
No, we're not.
I'll tell you right now. You see the gas prices out here? You ain't getting 28,000.
Yo, listen. Niggas don't even want to come outside.
Exactly.
But anyways, it's still good.
What about New York though?
New York is good.
We're gonna get to Boston, but what about New York? What's the highest you ever made in New York?
The highest I ever made in New York was 11 grand.
One night.
In Cityscapes with Lil Baby and Gunna.
I've been to Cityscapes before, and me and my man Renzel, shout out to Renzel, we almost missed our flight to LA, but Cityscape was popping. It's like borderline Jersey. Cityscape.
Queens and Long Island.
Because I was in Jersey, I took a cab. It probably wasn't that far.
You was in Jersey. You took the Holland Tunnel. Mm-hmm. You crossed to New York.
It's about like 20 minutes probably.
Yeah. Yes, you crossed to New York. You crossed the 55th Bridge from Manhattan to Queens. And then you crossed the Math Pass where that was Cityscapes. And that's right before Long Island. Like the end of Queens.
Very hood in there.
It was more factories. You can't have a strip club in New York if there's a school zone. Is there this? Is that?
Yeah.
So it was deserted. Like you really didn't know.
Yeah.
Cityscapes used to actually be called another strip club before. It was more ratchet. But then the girls with the body guns started coming in, like a Squire. Mm-hmm. That's how it was.
How do you feel about bottle girls?
I mean, I got no problem with them. I love them.
You don't think they fucked up the game for strippers, though?
Definitely not. I feel like you can't fuck up my game.
You don't think the bottle girls...
I feel like in New York, definitely the bartenders done fucked up the game for a lot of strippers. Of course there is, because what happened is that in New York, the stage is inside the bar.
Yeah.
Whatever falls on the stage is mine.
Yeah.
Whatever falls on the floor is yours.
Yeah.
These bottle girls work hard to bring their customers out. These bottle girls got niggas with 5K just in ones, 5K in bottles.
Yeah.
Of course they want they 5 full K.
No, of course.
But we're all here to grind. Like if the money falls on my stage, don't swipe it off. You know what I'm saying? Y'all start shaking your ass. Y'all start dancing. Y'all basically, it started to feel like they shouldn't even have strippers. Yeah. I feel like they should just have that club to come see your bartender. Yeah. Because that's why niggas go to Starlets.
That's what it became.
But that's the only club that does that. Yeah. Literally. A lot of bartenders make money for sure. But Starlets done fucked up the game a lot.
You know what I think? I think because of the name of being a stripper, the connotation that it has is such a bad...
At the end of the day, we're all strippers. We all strippers.
But girls will hide being behind the bar, right?
Exactly.
Even though they're shaking their ass and their dress kind of pretty much...
To hide their wholeness.
Exactly. But they're not called a stripper. They
like
can
us.
They can have social media. They can promote being a bartender. It's different from promoting being a stripper.
There's a lot of girls that are not open with saying they're dancers, you know, and they make it seem like they're bottle girls. But at the end of the day, these days, 2022, we're all doing the same shit, shaking our ass for ones.
I think it's cool being a stripper now.
It's very cool. I think it's been cool since I started. I honestly love what I do. I love dancing. I love feeling beautiful.
Talk about the danger though in that.
There's
lifestyle.
a very much danger. I always made the money. I never let the money make me. I'm very proud of saying that. Everybody that knows me knows I never been the type to leave from the club drunk, sloppy. I knew what I was in there for. And that's what these girls these days are not in there for the money. They're in there for the clout. They want to be known. They get their body done. They want to be known. They want to find a rich nigga to buy them bags and shoes. Not me and my girls. We was in the club getting the money for real. Once it was 4 a.m., I'm not a stripper no more. Once it's 2 a.m., I'm not a dancer no more. You gotta keep it professional. You gotta keep it real G, real exclusive. And that's why I feel like I've been dancing so many years. I got the privilege of still making all this money. Because a lot of people could have said, G Carolina's washed.
Yeah. You don't think people say that about you?
Of course some people say that about me. Of course they're going to say. But they still going to come out and spend the money just for the clout. Just to say, I threw that money on G Carolina. Because niggas is like that.
You're from New York, right?
Both. Boston and New York. I rep both. I'm a Boston bitch with a New York state of mind. Definitely.
You lived in New York. I'm going to say that.
Definitely.
You lived in New York. Jizzy Bill, she posted something today. She posted something on IG. I reposted it on my page.
Okay.
I put it on my story. And she talked about a guy from Boston going out to see her and she wasn't even working. And I said, niggas gotta do better.
Niggas gotta do better.
We gotta love ourselves.
Y'all gotta show respect to yourselves. We love that. We love a nigga that shows respect to himself, a competitive nigga. I definitely don't want a guy that throws everything there for me. Like make me, fight. Like make me want you a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, act a little hard. Don't show me that you're always available for me because I'm gonna play with you. These days, life is hard. Like, we want that. There's women that really don't care about that. I do. I look at that. Every guy that I've been in a relationship with is not because he hollered at me. Like, probably I was the one.
Well, you're from New York. Women are aggressive.
We are very aggressive, and you niggas is so soft. Rick Rock soft. Like, for real.
Let me ask you this. Did you ever get crazy one time when you hear certain rappers coming to the club? Are you the type to like go
Definitely.
crazy, get ready?
Of course,
because
I need that bag.
Did you ever do something in the club that you regret, where you felt like you was being too thirsty or you was going too hard?
No, I always been bougie as fuck. I know I'm beautiful.
What rapper threw the most money that you seen?
At me?
Yeah, at you. Shout him out.
I don't want to.
You don't?
No.
Was it Rick Ross?
No, I never danced for Rick Ross. I'm not gonna sit here and do that because I did parties where there's contracts, no phones.
Okay, absolutely. Okay.
So you definitely can't speak about that. But y'all rappers, my Atlanta rappers,
they know
y'all
about
my
you.
niggas.
They know about you.
Definitely. I done, I danced a lot of parties, but I'm talking about, I never do private parties. But these parties are different. It's like a party, but like a club, but in the house. Security, everything. No phones. We're making 45 grand, 10 girls. Wow. So they used to fly us out, pay for our hotels.
They're not expecting pussy though?
Yo, no lie. He would, like, the little rappers that I used to do this party from.
Yeah.
This one rapper flew me out 3 times to Houston in 1 month. The first time, I just made 4 grand that night. Yeah. At that time, I was like 22. Mm-hmm. He's like, have her stay. I got an extra grand for her. Well, I'm going to stay for 1 more grand. Yeah. You're a rapper. Nigga, I'm expecting you to tell me to give me like 10 grand. If I'm really gonna stay.
Yeah, talk your shit.
I already made 4 grand. I'm happy. I'm going home. Everything's paid for. All profit. I'm not settling for that.
Okay.
So second time I go, he's like, I'm gonna give her 15 if she stays till tomorrow. I said no. The third night I go, he's like, yo, I like you. So I'm like, oh, he like me.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna give you 7.
7 what?
Grand.
Wow.
Besides what I've made. So I'm like, oh, maybe, at the bird young age that I had, I'm like,
is he
maybe,
still rapping today?
Definitely. Very. Maybe I'm like, maybe I...
He must have one hell of a
And then
culture.
the way it happened, he's like, yo, but it's not only you that's gonna be in this bed, Mom. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a couple of... I'm like, no, I can't. I turned down the money, I went to my hotel.
And you couldn't do it?
I couldn't.
So you have morals.
I do. I'm Dominican. I grew up with a family. Like, I never seen my mom.
There's a lot of girls jumping in that bed.
Definitely. With a different type of... I found that disgusting. Like, you're really gonna fuck all of us with no protection?
Wow.
And kiss us, and fuck us, and spit on us. Like, nigga, I'm trying to fuck with you, so you can see what type of bitch I am.